Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Well, I got today off, so I thought, well, I'll just make a video. So today we are going to be working on Heartstrings Samplery Beth Twist, Consider the Lilies. So yeah, let's see if we can work on some of this. And let me show you all the pretty colors. Let me just lay that down a minute. Oh my goodness, there is a bunch. Now some of these are duplicates. Yeah, there are hordes of colors in this. Probably over, I would say close to 25 colors in this huge, gigantuous thing. So yeah, so I got to start on it. And then the paranoia struck in. So I'm working up here in this corner, right here. And yeah, I realized that I only got like one skein of everything for this. So I went back and I picked the colors for this colored flower because there's more than lots of them, and the color that I'm using for the outline. And I ordered like 3 more skeins of each. So that's coming, but I don't need it right away. So my plan, here, I have a plan. Yeah, right. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yeah, I need a coffee. So the plan for me is, now these are the colors of that flower. Yeah, all that, well, not that green, but these 3 colors. So it's like this on the outside, and then the ecru is like the accent. Can't hardly see it. And then the yellow is the center of those flowers. I haven't gotten down to the, do you see how it looks different? I don't know if it is or it isn't, but anyway, speeding right along back to what I was going to say. Yeah. And I just want to say this. Beth Twist is exceptional. And the pattern is exceptional. And it's big. You know, it's nice and big. That works for me. And it has the DMC equivalent in it. So that's what I ordered when I ordered all that thread that I just showed you. The problem was that it didn't say you need 4 skeins of this or 2, 3, or 4. You know, it didn't say how many skeins of each. So I just got 1 of each just to start. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. But see, it has a list of the DMC equivalents here. And then this is, you know, where all the symbols are. So I have yet to transfer numbers over to where that is. So, but that was my only issue with this whole thing. And since I can't get to where I can, what do you call it? Photocopy anything. So I'm just running off of my copy. So let me get this out of my way and get organized and show you what I've done. And then I was listening to Vanna and Gary Parr. So I'm going to have to go out or look. I may have some painter's tape. He said to put painter's tape along the edge because it's fraying pretty badly. So far. And that way it wouldn't leave a residue. So, yeah, I'll have to look for that. I thought that my daughter and I bought some for some reason when we were painting. So, I am doing this on 14 count Country French Latte Ada. And I got a 36 by 51 piece. So, this is all I've gotten done. I finished this the other night and started this one. So yeah, I like the colors. But see, you really can't, let me see if I can get light there. You can't hardly tell that I put that white in there. That's ecru. So, I don't know. if I'll continue to put that in there or not. But I did use her called for colors, so I placed an order yesterday for the, was it yesterday? Maybe. Yeah, I think it was yesterday, for the extra, gotta have my scissors before they fall off, the extra 21, because the other day I went to go looking for 21, they didn't have 21, so I thought I'd use a reverse psychology when I went, and I did order the colors for Cardinal Points. Thank you so much, people. You have no idea. My peeps came through for me. I was so excited. Yeah, I just abruptly went and ordered all those colors. So it worked fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you all so much for your help, because I didn't even know such a thing even existed. But, you know, I'm kind of new to this, so I don't ever go out of my boat, because it's dangerous waters out there. And somehow, speaking of dangerous waters, I, was looking around on YouTube for new or different floss tubers and stuff. And I found this lady, and she does white work. Does that make any sense? Not so much hardanger, things, but it's white embroidery on white. I don't know where I got her, but she's been on quite a lot lately, and I'm like, no, go away, lady, please, because I don't need anything new. No, that would drive me crazy, that I couldn't see it. I mean, it's beautiful stuff, granted, but it's right up there with, we'll just look and not touch. And kind of like Hands Across the Sea and Jeanette Douglas, who, and Mirabilia and Hade. We just stay away from these people. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Laura's been having a good week. But I've been working on these things a little bit at a little bit. Kind of hacking away at all of them. And I think I know it's not real original, and it's not nothing you haven't seen. But I'm thinking for Mania that I will do a video every day. So it'll be Mania day 1, 2, 3, whatever. And I will just work on my whips, because I have 20 whips, people. That's just counted cross stitch. That doesn't even entail the like yin and yang and the cats. So if you add all them, I'm sure somewhere along the line I could come up with at least 30 whips. So I may just finish the stash. And not to mention that one book that I just ordered. God, I wish I knew what those were called. Something rounds. I don't know. It'll be here. But, I'm sure it'll be sometime this week, or maybe, because I ordered that before I just ordered this thread. Because I went to 123 Stitch, and they didn't have number 21, which is what this color is. And I was looking here and there and everywhere, and couldn't find anything to match it. So, yeah. It's, I don't know. So then I went yesterday. I'm sorry. Words are hard. I just feel like I'm a jumbled little mess. I feel like Ricochet Rabbit again. And here we are a week, from when I did my floss tube. Now I've lost all context. Did you see that rabbit hole I just fell into? I'm telling you. Anyway, so I went there yesterday, and they had number 21. So I ordered that, and I ordered the extra, the green. I ordered extra of this, and the yellow, and some more crew, and some more of that green. It's pretty green. So I thought I have to work this flower. I don't know if I can show you. There is a means to this end. I know, scary, huh? If I work this flower, then I can come down and start working the stuff in the middle while I'm waiting for all this other thread to come. So that's where I'm going. But as soon as the library's open again, I'm going to go and make a copy. Because there's like 15 pages. I'm going to make myself a working copy so I don't have to keep bending this book because it's a nice little book. So, plans. But, you see where I'm at? But they are sewing up really nice. Like I said, it's 14 count, so it's kind of easy to sew on, and been working on it. I tried the folk art sampler with the, we call it red work. I call it red work. Not red stitching, but red work. But actually, it's going to be in hot pink. And I got another little, so if I just keep, I got another little, let's call it a motif in the, what do you call it? In the border done. So, because I was lost. I mean, I was just totally lost and could not figure out to save my life where I was at. It's kind of hard to read, so I have to do that when I'm not really too tired. So I did a space maybe that big, and it took me an hour. It's like, oh my gosh, for sure. So that's what I've been working on. So I hack away at all of them, little bit by little bit. Now the only thing I didn't do this week was order the thread for this one I talked about yesterday. I just love this. I really, really do. It's just so pretty, and it has all these beautiful colors. So I don't know. Just don't know. But it's got, like I said, 30 colors if it's got 10. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Of course, it's got black and 310 in it because that's your back stitching, but I just love those little birds. So maybe at a later date I will order it, but I still love it. I really do. So, I don't know. What else did I get? Oh, I ordered the material for cardinal points too. And I'm just going to go with like this color, kind of a medium light, but I think I did get it in 16 count. So, yeah. So some of these things are going to take a fresh moment, but I'm just enjoying working on this, and it's easy to read, and it's just straight stitching, which I like, you know. Don't throw me no curveballs now, because, you know, hey. And I like this one almost better than, what do you call it? His Eyes on the Sparrow, because it has so many flowers in it, and I like stitching flowers and stuff. So, I may have made some progress on this today, but that's weird. I didn't go down far enough. Let me make sure I've got this all right. Nope, we don't. That's what happens when I talk and work at the same time. So, that's my plans. But I sure do like working on this. I like the colors, and I think it's beautiful. And it, you know, it's almost easier to do than Game of Swans. It's not so involved, shall we say? You know, like, I don't know if, not lack of shading, but you know what I mean? It's not so detailed. That's why I like the motifs. it might have like a couple shades, like on a bird, you know, the back is a different color than the chest or whatever. But I like that it's not like 50 colors, because that's where Game of Swan's in. But it's Long Dog, so you kind of expect it. You know what I mean? Okay, I gotta go over here a minute. Sorry about that, guys. It seems like we're always frogging something out. But that's because my mouth runs away with my brain, and then my brain's not paying attention to what I'm doing. But I really like these little hoops. They're easy to hold in my hand. And this is that, well, it's not super soft like that country latte. Oh, and I still haven't rinsed out that material again. So I'm going to, that's what one of my subscribers, you know, said I should do. Because I just couldn't figure out, you know, if I washed it and I used a little soap and I did it in the sink. And because I don't have my own washing machine. So I just did it in the sink. So I guess I'll just have to try again. Okay. Where are we? Okay, 4, 8, no, 4, 8, 8, 3, so I need 11. Okay. Sorry, we're about back on schedule. So I need 11. But this 14 count sews up really nice. I don't have to, I mean, I'm exacting, but it's easier to see the squares for me. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have gone to 16 count, but I just like the way it looks when it's done, you know? So, I don't know. I'm looking at this for a minute. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to run into the thing again. But I just love this color. Whoop, see, I missed. Because I wasn't paying attention. What happened here? Okay, let's go back. And it's working really well in a hoop. Whoops. So, I like that fact, and I don't have it real terribly tight, just so it holds it in place so that I can grab a hold of it. And this gives me something to hang on to this 50 yards of fabric that's down here at the bottom. And I can't use a Q-snap because it's too wide, and I must have arthritis like in this part of my hand, because it just kills me hanging on to that. It's too heavy. Just too heavy. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay. Then we go here. But it's really easy to see at a glance, you know, the pattern. It's just beautiful. Just did an awesome, awesome job of the pattern and being big enough. Because if it's not big enough, I have issues. And it gets harder to work, you know, like the later the evening goes. And I will take it and photocopy it like a size bigger, just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. But still haven't gotten my, what do you call it? The printer. I was gonna buy a printer, and I really want to go to Walmart for like a million things so that I can see them in person. That's where my daughter bought hers. And I just think it'd be nice to have one. I used to have a scanner when I used to do eBay. Now that was like 400 years ago. Before I realized that I could just take pictures of it. you know, with a camera and then download them. That was back in my infancy stages of, what do you call it? Of eBay. So, watched a little more of the rain. I don't know where this is all going. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's holding my interest for right now. But I feel the compulsion to start things and what do you call it? Series that I've never watched before. So, we're on season 2. So it's got 3 more seasons to go. So, we'll see. I may ditch it completely, but the only thing I don't like about it is that the costumes, it's like they spent money on the costumes for like the main characters, but the supporting people, yeah, I mean, they look like 1500, type garb for the like peasants, but the women's dresses are not what I presumed that they would be, they just don't look like they go with that era. And then they use, oh hey, we got to the end of that. They use some modern music here and there, and it's like, this is so weird. So I just keep watching it. I'm trying to focus on the storyline, basically, and seeing if they're following history. I keep looking on Wikipedia for things about Mary Queen of Scots, and I'm like, okay, but they change people's names, like their actual title is blah blah blah, but in the thing they call them so and so, and I don't know if it's supposed to be a made up story or the way they wanted life to go, for those people. I don't know. It's just kind of bizarre. It's I wouldn't say that it was historically accurate. I don't know. As far as costumes, I think you need to have the whole picture, you know, if you're going to do something like that. Like Gettysburg. The movie Gettysburg with what's his name? I believe Martin Sheen was in it, and another guy, and I can't think of his name. But and Amon Asante. Um, in that series, I mean, everything was pretty historically correct, I mean, as far as their costumes and what they wore, and you got to make it believable, people, you know? I don't know. I don't know. So. Whoop. Now I got this long piece of thread here. But it is sewing up easy. And I'm just coming right straight down the pattern. So, if you can look past all that and just focus on the story, I mean, it's okay. It'll do for now. It's what's making me happy now. So we'll just keep on going. And I'll get down to season 5 and go, well, what the hell? Now what next? So I don't know. I don't know how many seasons they made for it. I don't even know what channel it aired, or if it's just like a Netflix thing. I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Because I don't have Showtime, HBO, Cinemax, Stars, Encore, any of that mess anymore. I used to watch Black Sails, but I got enough of that. But that's been years ago. I liked it when it started, but it just evolved. Some of these things just evolve into crap, and it's like, this is stupid. Or I'm just not interested anymore. So, I don't know. But, I think I'm learning more from Wikipedia, from going through trying to figure out where they are in the story, than anything else. Okay, good. Trying to figure out where I'm going here. Hang on, guys. Gotta count again. Ouch. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of sitting and a lot of stitching, so. Huh. I think this is the line I want. So yeah, I about got a headache over trying to find the numbers for that cardinal point. And then, to top all this off, and all that mess, I was on Heaven and Nature, and she's got 839, I think, as a color, and she also listed it down lower. Well, what I'm trying to say is that she listed it twice. For two separate colors. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I may switch one of them out to 3771 instead of that 839. So, I need one more. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of stopped me in my tracks because I don't want to start. Not that I was using that color yet, but I don't know, guys. I just don't have a clue. So, alright, I know we didn't get much sewed, but I think this is going to be it for today. I gotta go run to the grocery store and pick up some dog food, and then figure out what I'm doing for lunch, and kind of go from there. And then come home and stitch again. So, as you can see, I mean, it doesn't take long to make progress, but like I said, it's on 14 count, so it tends to go a little faster than 16 count. I love some 16 count, but hopefully I will have some more done by tomorrow. I'll see if I can get that bird started today later on. But, alright guys, well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Monday and a good rest of your week. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. Bye-bye.